What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with the Week 19 minor league recap. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel this week. Week 19's in the books. Today, we're focusing a lot on some of these newer guys that just recently were drafted because a lot of them are balling out. So we're going to have at least a handful of those guys that just got drafted in this week's video. But we also have a lot of other really good performances. Super excited to jump into it. We're going to jump into it pretty quick here because we do have a good amount of players from every level in the minor leagues this week. All right, with that said, let's jump into our first player at Rookie Ball. All righty, we had to talk about the 1-1, Paul Skeens. Honestly, I was surprised. I thought maybe he'd even wait the entire season before jumping into Pro Ball just because of how ready he is. But he came out, made his first start on the 10th, and he only pitched one inning, but he was pretty dominant. Didn't give up any hits, struck out one. Topped out at 101, so looking like Paul Skeens. Honestly, I think it's a slap in the face they put him at Rookie Ball. I think that's just dumb. Literally the best pitcher in college baseball. He should be at high A at a minimum. So hopefully they move him up pretty quick. But I am pretty positive that they're going to be pretty conservative with him and his arm in this short season here. We had to go to the teammate. Dylan Cruz hits his first and second professional home runs, second one being a grand slam. Cruz this week over 6 games only hit 276 with a 323 on base percentage, 874 OPS, but he did have 2 home runs. He had 2 doubles, 8 hits in 6 games. He had 9 RBIs, walked twice, and stole a base. Did strike out 9 times, which is a tiny bit concerning because he didn't strike out at all in college, so already kind of seeing a difference here. I will say he played all of this week at low A, so he played 1 game at Rookie Ball and then moved him to low A. So this week was all low A, and he did end the week going like 1 for 9. So his numbers were way better before the last 2 games of the week. You know, Dylan Cruz, he did a little bit of everything. I wanted to note him really quick just because, you know, he had his first 2 professional home runs. Up next, Walker Jenkins for the Minnesota Twins, grand slam fashion. He's coming out hot. Jenkins this week over 5 games, 333 batting average, 364 on base percentage, 983 OPS. He had a home run, a triple, a double, 7 hits in 5 games, 7 RBIs, walked once, stole 2 bases. Walker Jenkins, I absolutely love everything about this kid. He's barely 18 years old. He's going to be so good. I cannot wait to see what he does next season and what he does for the rest of the year right now. And our MVP at Rookie Ball, Max Clark, someone that people thought was a little overrated. I had him ranked number 2 on my draft board. Walk-off home run fashion, week 1. So 3 games this week. Clark hit 400 with a 500 on base percentage and a 1400 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 4 hits in 3 games, had 3 RBIs, walked twice, only struck out once. Yeah, Max Clark's going to be him. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I know he's at Rookie Ball, which he should do well at. I mean, he is a high schooler still, so happy to see that he is doing well, but I got a really good feeling about Max Clark. I had a good feeling going into the draft. I have an even better feeling now. Moving into low A, we do have Owen Murphy here. He was the 20th overall pick in the 22 draft. This week, he had 1 start, 6 1/3 innings, 8 strikeouts, 1 earned, 1 walk. He looks really solid this year. He's been a top prospect now for a little bit for the Braves, and he's going to be a really good arm for that team. Talking about another good arm, Dylan Lesko for the San Diego Padres. He was the 15th overall pick in 2022. He has been pretty dominant this year. Had a little bit of a hiccup his last 2 starts, but bounced back here. In 4 innings pitched, had 7 strikeouts. Only had 1 hit, 1 walk over 57 pitches. So a really good start for Dylan Lesko. He's back on track. Up next, Samuel Zavala. This kid, I won't say he's come out of nowhere, but he is absolutely just blown up this season. Zavala, he looks super good. He gets on base a ton. He's athletic. He can do a little bit of everything. Samuel Zavala over 6 games this week, 278 batting average, about a 500 on base percentage and a 1056 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 5 hits in 6 games. He walked 7 times, got beaned once, and stole a base. Like I said, his on base percentage numbers are awesome. He has like 85 walks this year. Like, he clearly has a really good plate discipline, and he just turned 19 years old. He's someone to keep your eye on. And 2 weeks in a row, Justin Crawford, almost an identical swing, went down and got that one, 432 feet. Crawford over 4 games this week, 533 batting average, 556 on base percentage, 1356 OPS. He had a home run, a double, 8 hits in 4 games. He had 6 RBIs, walked twice, stole 2 bases. Justin Crawford is definitely his father's son. Justin Crawford looks awesome so far at low A, and he just got promoted, so he will be playing at high A moving forward. Moving into high A, Harry Ford. Oh my goodness, was this a tank. Harry Ford over 5 games this week, 300 batting average, 440 on base percentage, 990 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 6 hits in 5 games, 4 RBIs, walked 5 times, stole 2 bases. Harry Ford's a stud. He's got to be a little more consistent. He's been less consistent, I think, pretty much everyone expected this season. But when he's playing well, he just pulls out massive weeks. Up next, Jet Williams with his first high A home run. This kid is small, but he can pack a punch. Jet Williams over 6 games this week, 300 batting average, 440 on base percentage, 940 OPS. He had a home run, a double, 6 hits in 6 games. He had 2 RBIs, walked 4 times, stole 2 bases, and got beaned once. And our MVP at high A, Kyle Teel. Yes, Kyle Teel is at high A, and he is going off. Kyle Teel, one of his games this week is at rookie ball. The other 3 were at high A. But over 4 games this week, Teel hit .563 with a .632 on base percentage, 1257 OPS. He only had 1 extra base hit, which was a double, but he had 9 hits in 4 games. He had 5 RBIs, walked 3 times. And look at what he did at high A this week. 3 3-hit games in a row. That's crazy. I loved Kyle Teel. I had him in my top 10, and he's looking like the real deal so far. Moving into Double A, we're going to talk about Drew Thorpe. This is the Yankees' top pitching prospect. Over 8 innings this week in his first Double A start. Yes, he went 8 innings in his first start at Double A. Had 9 strikeouts, only gave up 2 hits. Definitely noteworthy. He went 93 pitches. He's been right around the 90 mark all year, which I absolutely love to see. But moving up to Double A and absolutely dominating. Up next, Jordan Lawler, another solid week over 6 games, 360 batting average, 448 on base percentage, 928 OPS. He had 3 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games. He had 4 RBIs, walked 3 times, and stole 4 bases. He also got beaned. Up next, Jason Dominguez. He's really starting to find his groove. A lot of people call him overrated. A lot of people hate on him, happy with his performances, whatever. He's starting to look pretty good. Over 6 games this week, 360 batting average, 429 on base percentage, 989 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games. He had 3 RBIs, walked 3 times, and stole 6 bases. Jason Dominguez, again, he's been inconsistent throughout the year, but he's starting to get more consistent. He's stealing a lot of bases. He's almost at the 40 mark. Up next, this is our highest ranked prospect out of the draft as far as the level he's playing at, Noah Chanuel. I probably butchered that. Oppo Taco. He definitely has a little bit of Matt Olson in that swing, like 100%. But Nolan Chanuel, I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. He's already at Double A. This dude got drafted 11th overall this year in the draft. He's already at Double A. When I said highest ranked, I meant like he's at the highest level right now out of anyone that got drafted. Already at Double A, and this entire week was at Double A. Hit over 6 games, hit .381 with a .519 on base percentage, a .1090 OPS. He had a home run, a double, 8 hits in 6 games. He had 4 RBIs, walked 6 times, only struck out once. This dude's looking really special so far. The Angels, they love pushing prospects really fast, but this one's looking like it's paying off so far. Up next, Jackson Holliday, and I don't know what it is. When you type in Jackson Holliday on Twitter, you can't find videos of him. All it comes up with like Michael Jackson stuff and like holiday stuff for like Christmas. It's so annoying. He needs a new name. But anyways, over 6 games this week, 348 batting average, 483 on base percentage, 1092 OPS. He had a home run, a triple, a double, 8 hits in 6 games. He had 5 RBIs, walked 6 times, stole a base. He's the number 1 prospect in baseball. There's not much you can say about him anymore. Like, this is almost expected at this point. He is so talented. It's actually crazy. Up next, someone who recently just broke out and jumped back into the top 100, Owen Cassey here for the Cubs. He's up to a 65 power grade. The power is really starting to show for Owen Cassey. Over 6 games, 391 batting average, 444 on base percentage, 1097 OPS. He had a home run, 3 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games. He had 7 RBIs, walked 3 times. Like I said, this kid just turned 21 years old. He's putting together a really good season. This is actually like a noteworthy player right now. This season at Double A, he's hitting 293 with a 394 on base percentage, 948 OPS, and 21 home runs on top of 25 doubles. That's really impressive. I did not realize that was going on. That's really nice. Up next, Robert Hassel, Oppo Taco. I still really like Robert Hassel as a prospect. He has been a little iffy since getting traded, but Robert Hassel this week over 6 games, 333 batting average, 407 on base percentage, 1074 OPS. He had 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 8 hits in 6 games. He had 3 walks, had 7 RBIs, and stole a base. This is Robert Hassel we love to see. He has the talent. He was the 8th overall pick in 2020 for a reason. He's got to stay consistent. That's all he has to do. I mean, it sounds easier said than done, but He's going to be good. I guarantee it. It's just a matter of when. Teammate of Robert Hassel, James Wood, doing James Wood things. Absolute nuke job. Lefty crime. James Wood over 6 games this week, 300 batting average, 440 on base percentage, 1140 OPS. He had 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 6 hits in 6 games. He had 5 RBIs, walked 4 times, got beamed once. James Wood, definitely one of the most fun offensive prospects in the minor leagues, especially when he's swinging it well. And our MVP at AA, Junior Caminero. This was his 3rd home run of the game. That went over the scoreboard. Holy crap. Caminero this week over 6 games, 375 batting average, 400 on base percentage, 1150 OPS. He had 3 home runs, 9 hits in 6 games. He had 7 RBIs, got beamed once. Again, I watched this kid live this month. He is so good. He's way bigger than 157 too, and the power he produces is just crazy. He's barely 20 years old. This kid is probably making his MLB debut as a 20-year-old next season. Leading us off in AAA, Ceddanne Rafaela, doing his thing, man. This kid keeps finding home runs. Like, this was like his 12th home run in 30 games at AAA. It's actually insane, the home run rate he's at AAA this year. But over 6 games this week, 360 batting average, 385 on base percentage, 945 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games. He had 6 RBIs, walked once, and stole a base. There's not much more to say about this guy anymore. He's really showing his stuff, and at AAA, he's playing the best baseball he's played in his whole career so far. Up next, Ronnie Mauricio from the right side, which we love to see because we see a lot of his power coming from the left-hand batter's box. Apo Taco. Mauricio this week over 6 games, 308 batting average, 379 on base percentage, 1110 OPS. He had 3 home runs, 2 doubles, 8 hits in 6 games. He had 5 RBIs, walked 3 times. Let's bring him up. Your season's over. Just bring up Ronnie Mauricio. Give him a chance to get comfortable. See if he's someone you want to pursue your future with, you know? Bring him up. And our MVP at AAA, Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh, this one makes me happy. I absolutely love Pete Crow Armstrong as a prospect, and that was a laser. PCA over 6 games this week, 375 batting average, 516 on base percentage, 1266 OPS. He had 2 home runs, 3 doubles, 9 hits in 6 games. He had 4 RBIs, walked 7 times, stole 2 bases, plays amazing defense. Pete Crow Armstrong's in the top 10 prospects for a reason. He might end up top 5, even top 3 going into next season. Like, he's done that well this year. He's played very well, and he keeps getting better as the season's progressed, which is amazing to see. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for the Week 19 minor league recap. Some really awesome performances. And that last one, PCA, that makes me super happy because a lot of people, I've had a lot of doubters on PCA on my channel. A lot of people that love him too. But with the move from the Mets to the Cubs, you're going to get those haters from those gigantic organizations. So that one makes me really happy. He hasn't been MVP on my recaps, I think, since last year. So really great week for him. And a couple other guys. We're seeing some young studs. We're seeing the new guys that are coming in looking really good. Max Clark looks amazing so far. Same with Walker Jenkins. Kyle Teal looks awesome. Like, so happy. All these kids that I put in my top 10 draft board, and like, they're balling so far. So super happy about that. But yeah, that's going to do it for the Week 19 recap, everyone. If I forgot anyone, as always, the dates for this video was August 6th to August 12th. So if I forgot anyone, drop the name and stat line between those dates. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your week. See ya!